Getting a great snare sound is essential for every drum mix. My name is Andy and I'm here today with Beyerdynamic to guide you through this important topic. While miking plays a huge part in the overall snare drum sound, always keep in mind that a microphone can only pick up what's there. Creating the sound you're looking for by tuning your drum and playing around with muffling always comes before miking. The hi-hat's bleed and crosstalk is a serious issue with snare drum microphones. That's why directional dynamic mics like the M201 work perfectly. Its hypercardioid polar pattern provides a very focused sound, and the natural sound characteristics of this microphone help capturing the mid-range attack and body of the snare. It is very common to place a second microphone underneath the snare to capture the high-frequent definition of the snare wires. Let's get two M201s in place to give you an idea of how both top and bottom signals sound. Changing the position of the microphones even a bit can cause major changes in sound. First, let's look at the top microphone. The angle and distance from the drumhead are key parameters when it comes to placing the mic. Just by tapping on the drumhead, you can tell that the closer you get to the rim, the more overtones can be heard. You find most of the attack and definition in the center of the drumhead. So pointing the mic towards the center of the drum and towards the rim will result in totally different sounds. Now let's listen to how the angle affects the sound. After that, we will keep the angle and move the microphone in and out. The same can be done with the bottom mic, but because no one is hitting the drum from below, you can also place the mic right underneath the center of the drum. It's a huge difference whether the mic is pointing directly at the snare wires or not. Here are some examples that will help you find your perfect snare bottom mic position. When mixing both mics together, it's important to flip the bottom mic out of phase. Otherwise, the top and bottom mic kind of facing each other will cause phasing problems. Besides the position, the microphone itself has a huge impact on the sound as well. Like I mentioned before, dynamic microphones are used on snare drums most commonly, but condenser microphones also work great. They usually feature a lot more high end and help to get more presence. But due to their high sensitivity, crosstalk from other instruments can become an issue. Let's compare three top microphones placed at the same angle and distance. The M201, the small diaphragm condenser TG-D57 and the dynamic TG-I51. The D57 has an integrated clamp and the I51 can be mounted on either a stand or a clamp like we are using here. This makes it easy to place the mics even in tight drum kit configurations. Remember, no matter which microphone you use, you can always experiment with position and angle. The effect that you've noticed before will be the same with all microphones. Now, let's check out three bottom mics as well. Here we have the TG-D58 instead of the TG-D57. The microphone capsule is the same, but the arm is a little different. This gives you different placement options with these two models, and it comes down to your personal taste which one you prefer for specific miking situations. Now that you've heard all microphones separately, here are some of my favorite combinations of top and bottom mics. The mics you choose will definitely vary from one musical situation to the next. But if you know the basic principles behind different microphones and positions, it will make it easy for you to find a great mic combination for every scenario. Make sure to tell us your favorites in the comments and check out the following videos of this series.